in a world where English teachers write copious amounts of notes in red ink.
Fragments?
Pronouns?
Comma splice?
Is that a bill in a comic?
What does a C with 2 dashes through it mean?
What does 3 underlined lines mean? What does LC stand for? Maybe it means Loki and Captain America.
Main idea? Supporting evidence?
I don't know.
Onomatopoeia? Duh, it's in Spanish. It's in Spanish. When is lunch? I am hungry.
Only to know their sage advice on thesis statements, run-on sentences, and character arcs goes unnoticed. Schoology is a massive learning management system. You can do a lot of really good things, but it is a huge system. For instance, you can start out by sending a communication. So if maybe school is going to be late because a water pipe burst, you can do this. This is like a reach alert. You can do all kinds of other things, such as check grades under data and analytics, and go to instructional tools and set up assignments for the kids. So you can set it up here, and it will show in what I have set up as a language arts class. And there it is. Now, it looks a little dated with its GUI and its interface, and I think Google Classroom has a more accessible look and feel. And we're going to turn to that now. Here's my Google Classroom homepage. There are 8 classes on there, so we're going to check out 6th grade language arts. Now, notice you can put a picture on the top, have any other teachers invited. Here are some assignments, a short story. This will show you the students that are done and not done. No more, I turned in that paper. Well, here either you have or you haven't. Notice the messages. You can send a message to the class and they could respond to you. They can be personal or they can be group. So, how does Google Classroom fit into the ISTE standards? Well, it's a collaborative tool for sure, and it increases creativity. So that would be 1 and 2. Now, for instance, I assigned something called the Where I'm From poem. Now, here it is. Here's the actual assignment, and there is the slides. The slides are a great way to collaborate. With Google Docs, sometimes you step on each other and you edit when you shouldn't. But Google Classroom is a way for everybody to, Google Slides that is, to use it at the same time. Each person taking one slide and doing something, in this case a poem on it. So that's a very good tool for that. Google Classroom also does a great job of having equitable access, meaning that here I can assign a new assignment and I have the option to select all students or just select the ones I want the assignment to go to. So that would address 4B with the equitable access. And what's good, 3A is the standard that talks about the transfer of current knowledge. Google Classroom works with all the Google suites, so Google Slides, Google Documents, everything. One of the great things about Google Classroom is that you can get a file from a student and edit as you go, giving them feedback along the way as they make drafts. So here, for instance, as I'm editing this file, maybe, for instance, the fact that there is no comma before the coordinating conjunction, and that really doesn't agree with me, I can put add comma here. So any comments about content, about individual errors, but it's all right here, and they can track the time they were done, and you can see the progress a student made, so that you're not just giving them feedback in red ink when it's all done and they can't make the changes. So this is a very good tool for intermittent updates and for edits. And also, Google Classroom complies with the Kentucky Teachers Standard 6.5, which talks about the ethical, legal, and safe usage of the technology. And one way it does it is that the students and parents are going to be notified on any change, any teacher inclusion, and any student submission. So everybody's on the same page. And it's good to note that these comments can either be personal or classroom, depending on who you want to see them. But it's good to remind the students it's not a chat room.
This is paperless.
This is painless.
This is better than reading's messy handwriting.
I can see my reflection in the screen. And there's no red ink! Yay!